me share with you how this mural came about. So after I painted some murals in Chinatown, the residents of Chinatown, they loved it. So this house owner approached me to commission a mural. And the house owner was very kind to let me paint any theme I want. So I chose the wet market scene. I drew on a sketch of the whole wet market scene, and the owner liked it. We submitted to URA for approval. When URA saw the sketch, they said that the doors and the windows cannot be painted on because this is a heritage building. Thus, after that, I discussed with the owner, like the only way to retain a door as a door, a window as a window, is to make it a house. And that's how this mural came about. Now, let me walk you through the stories of the inside of the house. So, in the front of the house, my grandmother is sewing the quilted blanket. It's a patchwork of a waistcloth, used cloth, pieced together to make the blanket. I think many of us have seen this before. So you can see the details that I painted, all from my memories. I remember she had this, this Danish cookie. She used the Danish cookie tin to put all her threads and this needle pillow. She also used a fan to fan off mosquito. And you know what is this for? This is when you had your back itchy, she used this stick to scratch your back. Yeah. Oh, I said that this window cannot be painted on, so I make it a window, but I painted a little bit over on the window, and URA didn't complain. With the curtain, it looks like a window, right? Do you know what is this? This is actually her pillow. You know why? Because she had a bun, so the bun will stick out of the other side of the pillow. Her head will rest on the wood. Okay, this scene depicts the living room. Okay, we had a long wooden loft bed, right? It's quite high. That's why we have steps like that to climb onto the bed. In the daytime, we will put aside all the mattresses like this, aside, and then this will be also our playground, right? So you can see myself, my brother, my elder brother, and my younger sister. We're playing the aeroplane chest on the loft bed. And just like in the Cantonese opera scene, right, I always had the ruler and the waste paper, use the rubber band and tie it to make a sword that we can play with. Now, in every mural, I would always have a cat. So how can I not have a cat for this mural, which is my home? Cats were functional. They were used to catch rats. We named the cat, our family cat, Mary. But Mary seldom succeeds in catching rats. Can you see this string? When you pull it, the bell will ring. So this was the old doorbell. And then when you come into the house, what's the first thing? You need to switch on the light because it was very dark inside. The old switch. And be careful of the lizards. It's painted. In the dining room, all right, there will be a big round table for dinners, and I also did homework mostly on this round table. This, do you know what is this? This is actually our old fridge. In those days, we didn't have refrigerator. So when we had leftover food, we will put them inside a cage like this, made of wire mesh and wood, which hang from the ceiling. Why? Because ants, cockroaches, lizards cannot climb up onto this cabinet. And the old thermoflask, and do you know what is this? This basket is used to put the teapot to keep the tea warm. Lots of people like to come here to take pictures, sitting sitting on this chair, you know, the rest, and then wow. Okay, now moving on. This is the last part of this mural, which is the back, and actually the kitchen, the washing area and the kitchen. Now, it was actually true that there was a window at the back. Now, in those days, we had just about one tap in the kitchen. And what we did was, my father built a big water tank. You know, in some houses, they didn't build it, so they just had a big jar. But my father built this water tank to contain water. And every year, he will climb inside and scrub it. So this was our old washing machine, where we put this washing bar in the tank, and then we scrub our clothes. So a lot of people also like to pose here, like washing hands. Do you know what is this? This is for catching rats. It's a rat trap, because Mary was too lazy. Here is my mom. My mother was frying the sticky cake, those you see on the table, on the round table. Right? You can see how we use the firewood, just chuck it in, light it with fire, and that's why the whole place is coated with black soot. Yeah, and that's actually a chimney. I don't know if you see any more chimneys. The smoke will go up into the chimneys. So, I really love this house.
Thank you, Yip Yew Chong, for sharing about your murals today. And for more information about his works and other murals, you can check out his website, www.yipyc.com. So hope you enjoyed today's episode of Art Bites and hope you learned something today. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.